Okay, so now I know you're all talking about that foundation, but this is something everybody's been talking about for quite a while. It's Lady Bird. Just announced for some Golden Globes. It's blowing up, and there's a lot of buzz, too, around Lady Bird. The film right here that was, filmed right here in Sacramento. There's a lot of buzz around it for an Oscar, too. But one thing that we do know for sure is that this movie is personal to Sacramento, and I mean very personal. Even pulling from some of the director's experience having grown up here. That is Greta Gerwig. She grew up right here and fed some of this movie with what it was like growing up in this amazing city. And I had the chance to watch the movie premiere at the Tower Theater, and that itself was a very emotional experience. And it's one that really drove home the fact that this movie is meant to be a love letter to this fine city. And when I chatted with director Greta Gerwig about her directorial debut on the red carpet, those emotions ended up catching up with her, along with a few others involved in the film as well. We're here on the red carpet for Lady Bird. Greta Gerwig's going to be showing up any moment. Hope to have a couple of, questions to ask her, a little bit of conversation going on, but y'all know Lady Bird is really in the potential running for an Oscar. There's a lot of buzz around this. Let's talk to Greta. She's going to be here any moment. I'm so excited. It must be completely amazing, though, to be a part of this with those that you really care about, to be premiering this here at home.
Yes.
Do you feel full circle tonight?
Oh my gosh, this is I have goosebumps right now. I'm about a second away from crying. It's so beautiful. I mean, I love Sacramento. I made this movie as a love letter to Sacramento. It was emotional to shoot here, and being here tonight is just the most exciting thing.
We're all very proud of you.
Yeah.
Give a little advice, though, for those who are standing in the shoes that you were in when you were young growing up here, hoping to be where you are today.
I think that for anyone who wants to be an artist or make things or write or direct or paint or whatever it is you want to do, it's just sort of keep doing it. Keep finding outlets, keep finding people who to support you, and never give up. And the other thing I would say is do it here. Do it in Sacramento and bring it back to Sacramento.
So you're buddies with Greta. You grew up with her here in Sacramento, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys go to school together?
I went to Jesuit and she went to St. Francis a year below me. There's still this personality that Sacramento has that I think Greta beautifully captured, and she knows it so well, and that we remember that little bit of history, not our pioneer past, but the time that we were a little bit of a simpler town, but still very charming and unique, and that's why one of the reasons why we're having this redevelopment boom in Sacramento, culturally and otherwise.
Would you like to see more productions like that brought back here to celebrate the city in which we live in?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And especially if Greta writes it, because she has a very fine eye and voice for it.
Yeah, you never know, there might be a series of films.